Brad Keselowski driving his car back to the pit lane and now back onto the racetrack and trying to catch up to the tail end of the field. Elliott Sadler, championship leader, did a lot of time up at the front of the pack. You see the damage to the nose that dropped him back into the field. He's trying to struggle to the finish of this race and try and keep from giving up a chunk of points to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the championship.
One of the big advantages of having a track this size is you got a lot of time to work on the car while the field is under caution. Right now, the pace car is just in the middle of 3 and 4, so they still have quite a bit of time to make some repairs here.
We're good. Plenty of time. Still another 45 seconds.
They may need a couple of days on that one, though.
Yeah, they might need a little bit more.
Yeah.
But they can help it a lot. They can get this thing where it'll make a couple laps pretty good.
Yeah, they've actually done a lot from what we saw earlier whenever, you know, the splitter was way up in the air. They've improved that some and certainly taken a lot of tape and improved some of the other areas.
Yeah, this is not from this last accident. This happened earlier, quite a few laps earlier.
Let's check in with Jamie.
Well, Adam Stevens, crew chief for the 18, and Joey Logano, you guys are sitting third right now. What is your game plan? Because we know his running partner's been on pit road a lot.
Well, the GameStop Toyota's been really fast all day and stable, and Joey's done a great job staying patient. To be honest, we started with our A plan to work with the 2, moved on to our B plan. Now we're on our C plan to work with Kyle, our old Cup teammate and former Nationwide teammate. And, you know, with this short amount of laps left, watching the gauges is really out the window. It's all about just getting to the front and making your move in the tri-oval.
And last week it was the 18 car that got beat by the 54. Perhaps it'll flip today, Dave.
Well, the 5 car is still looking strong out there. May have a new advocate in someone we didn't expect to see back up at the front, Kurt Busch. He's back. You talked with his crew chief, Nick Harrison. Does Junior need the help from Kurt, or can he do it on his own?
I don't think we can do it on our own. Everybody's cooled off now. We didn't get a good restart there. Austin got to running into the back of him, didn't stay against him, and they didn't get a good run going there, so we lost a lot of spots there. But hey, he's a rookie, he's learning, he's doing a heck of a job today, and you know, he'll learn. But that Helmut Chevrolet's been good all day long, but we done lost our track position here, and we're not giving up. And, Kurt's back there, and hopefully we can get pushed by them guys.
Got the veteran behind him now. And the upshot of the 1 car, Nick Harrison told me they've got their cooling back. Kurt should be able to help as much as possible toward the end here. Look for that combo to work out.
Well, let's touch on what Pops Yuri just said there about cooling. All these cars just sat for 19 minutes under the red flag. We're going to see everybody just push for the final 2 laps?
Oh, yeah. You're not going to see anybody try to get any air these last couple of laps because it doesn't matter.
Okay, well, you did one less thing for the driver to do, have to look at a gauge, but he's got about 10 other things that are going to happen here.
He'll be busy.
Brad Keselowski's got some
Take her right to the garage.
under the back of that 22 car.
The track bar is it's a rod that keeps the rear end centered in the car, and that thing looks like it's broke.
So he will come out of the race, and that's going to put us down to 19 cars on the lead lap. Second attempt at a green-white checker finish. Kyle Busch, Joe Nemechek to the green.
Austin Dillon, that 3, had a lot of damage to his car, but elected to stay out on the racetrack.
Joey Logano pushes Kyle Busch clear. Cole Witt in the 88 with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 6. Oh, there's more trouble. Sam Hornish Jr. in the 12. What a save. Nemechek is damaged, though.
Junior just went below the yellow line just to miss all of that. Yeah, a lot of damage for Nemechek. Cole Witt sitting in a pretty good spot here with Ricky Stenhouse pushing on him.
Defending winner of this race with a man who's finished no worse than 3rd in 3 tries, pushing him in the draft. A youngster, Cole Witt, in his first Talladega try in the 88. Stenhouse Jr., the defending champ in the 6. White flag, last lap of the race. Who's going to get back first and win it?
With you, white flag, 1 more.
As Cole Witt learned enough today to know exactly where to make this move.
Daytona, last corner, that car in front got awfully wide.
And will Joey Logano be satisfied to push Kyle Busch to a win?
Don't think I would.
Remember at Talladega, the finish line is center of the tri-oval. It's past that final corner. So now still one more turn to go.
Logano's got a little space here to try to make a move.
Here comes the move. Logano to the outside. Kyle Busch to the inside. Joey Logano wins it.
Now that took some patience for him to wait that long to make that move.
That's perfection at its best right there. He stayed on him to get a little separation between the 88 and the 6, and that allowed him to pull out and make the move.
Woo, that was awesome. Hell of a job, guys. Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. Good job.
I think they should be telling their driver that. I know the crew gave him a great car, but that was the driver.
Joey Logano, third, second, and second. The last 3 years here. This time,
Up his average.
he made the move. He made the slingshot to the finish line and got Kyle Busch by 34 one-thousandths of a second. Another Talladega race with a last lap pass for the win. By that much.
Great finish.
Well, if he didn't melt that engine down in the draft in the race, he's going to melt it down in the victory celebration now. Celebration for the 18 team, Jamie.
It is. Adam Stevens just talked to him moments ago. Last week, you guys were oh so close, but you came out in second. This week, different story. How exciting is this to win at Talladega?
It's great. I tell you, we're blessed to have Joey Logano drive our cars. He is the master on these plate tracks. And here at Talladega, I mean, his worst finish has been third in this Nationwide Series. It's incredible. The GameStop Toyota was good all day, and we've been strong all year. We'll add a lot of laps. To get back in victory lane here at Talladega is great.
Adam Stevens going to go home to his brand new baby boy who was born on Tuesday. Alan?
Very nice. Very nice. Now think about last week at Richmond, we had a short track race, right? We had Kurt Busch in the Kyle Busch 54, Denny Hamlin in the Joe Gibbs 18, side by side to the finish with Kurt Busch winning by a skosh. 1 week later, it's Joey Logano in the Gibbs 18, Kyle Busch in the Kyle Busch 54, came to the finish. This time the 18 got him by a skosh. Sam Hornish's car, all torn up.
Finished 12th. See, Danica's got damage.
More damage than what she sustained in that previous caution. See what's happening to them here.
While we were watching the race for the win, this happened.
Whoops. Looks like Sam ran Danica out of room.
I didn't think much of that.
Might get her a trip to the NASCAR trailer.
Sam's going to be happy with that.
No.
Yeah, probably get a visit from Sam, too.
Well, we talked about Talladega being a day of big stress for the drivers. Some of those stresses coming out in that closing laps. No stress for Joey Logano, celebrating a Talladega win, finally.
Well, this morning, Joey was talking about his amazing average here, and he said, yeah, but that doesn't include a win. This time it does. How did you wrap your head around sitting there for 20 minutes and then getting yourself back together to get the win?
Oh, man. We get us right position. You know, you got to position yourself for the end of these things. And I thought we weren't in the right position there for a while. The restart before the last one, we were like 6th or 7th, and I was like, man, that's not where we need to be. Then that wreck happened in 3rd. I'm like, okay, Kyle's good. I can just keep ahead of him. Fortunate the guys behind us didn't make a run on us, and last lap pass, just had to do it at the right time. So Kyle knew it was coming. He knew it was coming. But it was a lot of fun. 200th Toyota win, that's huge. I think GameStop, Max Payne 3 on the hood there. Guys give me a great car. It's cool to win super speedway races. It's just, you never know what's going to happen, and you get them right at the last second. Those are the most exciting ones.
What is it like for a driver? 90 degrees today. I can see you're soaking wet to sit there and stay patient this whole race to the end.
That's all the Coca-Cola on me. They sprayed on me. That's all that is. But no, it was hot. It was sitting in a red flag is when you start steaming. But stay focused and get the eye on the prize.
Indication for tomorrow?
Yes, for sure.
Look out, Joey Logano wants to do the double this weekend. Alan?
All right, Jamie, thanks. And the final finishing order shuffled around a little bit on that last lap. Couple of key things to point out. Stenhouse Jr. got 3rd. Sadler came back for 10th.
Wow, that's a big comeback for Elliott Sadler. He lost a points lead, but he stayed pretty close. Kurt Busch finished 6th after everything he went through today.
Alan, I counted him out twice.
Yeah, sure did. Came back for 6th.
Kenny Wallace in the top 10.
Yep.
Back here's where all the action was. Sam Hornish and Danica Patrick still finished in the top 15.
Last on the lead lap, Brad Keselowski in 20th place. He did limp around the final couple laps, even with that rear end flopping around inside the car. Kevin Harvick, some of the other drivers taken out in the accident, and some of those who failed to finish today. Joanna Long had the engine problem early in the race, and some of the drivers that went out early in the event. Reminder, the Summit Racing Equipment and NHRA Southern Nationals qualifying 7 Eastern tonight over on ESPN2. The finals for the Southern Nationals tomorrow at 7 Eastern on ESPN2. Then the NASCAR Nationwide Series moves from Talladega to Darlington next Friday night, 6:30 Eastern, ESPN2. That is going to be a great race at NASCAR's most difficult track. Championship standings. Stenhouse squeezing in front of Sadler as we move on to Darlington next week. The last update we have from NASCAR is that Eric McClure is being transported to the UAB Birmingham Medical Center for further evaluation and treatment. That's the last update that we have. Our concerns with him, our congratulations to Joey Logano. World news or local news, except on the West Coast, coming up next. Thanks for watching ESPN on ABC.